One thing that continues to stay on a lot of people's minds, even though we've kind of denounced this, proved that this isn't really a factor, it still resonates with a lot of people. Some people think that the supply is too big when it comes to Shiba Inu. It's the reason why we're not moving up. Even though it's not the case, it's really only a thing that prevents you from reaching some insanely high levels, like $1, $10, whatever, right? Now, and maybe some levels before that. Now, what's interesting is that there is this, in fact, push from the community to try to get both Coinbase and Binance burning Shiba Inu. Now, this is a proposal that was put forward, and actually there is a huge support for this. Of this vote, 95% have agreed yes. 5% disagreed for whatever reason. I have no idea. But the question then lies is this something that could actually get adopted? Is this something where we could see large portions of supply actually removed by Binance or Coinbase or both? And the answer may surprise you. The answer is yes. Now, why I say this is I've actually done content for a very long time. Shiba Inu is not the only coin I talk about. You guys know this. And something I used to talk about a lot was actually Terra Classic. All right. So for those who aren't familiar, Terra Classic went through a big breakdown, right? It was Terra Luna, it collapsed, it got given to the community, went to full decentralization, right? And the interesting thing about this is they started trying to burn supply as well. There was a community proposal that was put forward. I think it was like 2% or 0.2% or whatever it was, that was actually being removed in DeFi. Now, the interesting thing about this is they actually made a proposal to Binance, and this proposal actually included burning Terra Classic. The interesting thing about this is this was actually accepted by Binance. Binance became one of the the largest burner of Terra Classic, removing billions and billions of Terra Classic from supply. So why can't this happen for Shiba Inu? It's an honest question. The answer is there is no reason. There's no reason that this cannot, in fact, be implemented. Now, the exciting thing about this is there is way more volume that happens with Shiba Inu than there does with Terra Classic, which means there is way more supply removed for Shiba Inu than there would be from Terra Classic. Now, why this is important is this kind of gets us back on this discussion of becoming hyper deflationary. It's something we haven't talked about in a while. We had this potential with shibarium, with the huge removal of supply that was taking place. But this is where, again, Shiba Inu could in fact become the best store of value in the crypto space. Now, I'm not saying that this 100% is going to happen. This is just a proposal from the community right now. And Shib doesn't quite have the same type of decentralization as an ecosystem standpoint, right? They can obviously put forward governance votes and things like that in Terra Classic. We can't do that with Shiba Inu. It's all really about perception. But the thing is this is something that could in fact take place. The removal of supply by Binance. And when we start talking about, hundreds of millions of dollars, for example, just to kind of show you guys what Binance does in terms of volume. I mean, you guys can see, for example, the daily volume for just one of the pairs for Shiba Inu is $48 million. It starts to add up pretty quick once they take the fees accumulated from that and start to remove supply. Now, guys, this is obviously just a proposal. This is just speculation. If people want to jump on board with this, they need to. They need to really support this full-fledged, because if you think supply is the biggest thing holding us back, great. There's a way to do this, a way to actually get the ball rolling in this regard. So I just wanted to share this with everyone. I want to hear what your thoughts are on this to see if you think this is ever going to happen. Again, I don't see why it can't. This is a much larger community, a much larger push can take place. And if the volume stays high, it may actually spur trading. It may actually, again, get us to this state of hyperdeflation. It's not hyperdeflationaryism. I don't know if that's a word or not, but hopefully you guys get the picture. This is something big that could in fact take place. But I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. Have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.